Here is another interesting thing that I would like to share with you. So this is a cylinder, which is a 3D shape. Now let's try to change the camera perspective. Perspective is nothing but the angle with which you are observing the object. Now, if I make the camera move in this direction, what I see is perhaps a rectangle, right? I see a rectangle, and if I move in this direction, I would see a circle, right? So, this is the beauty of having three-dimensional objects and the camera perspective. So, it is very important that you move your camera in different directions to identify which shape is that, what is the size, what is the height, and its relationship in terms of other objects. So the proportion as well as its position from the ground. So you make sure that you always move the camera to get a fair understanding about this object. So it's also, uh, you know, a matter of perspective. So you might have seen people saying that, your perspective matters. So one person viewing at this object from this direction would say it's a rectangle, and the other person would say it's a circle. But both are right and wrong at the same time because all they see is a half perspective or just one perspective and not the other, right? So it is very important that you learn to rotate your camera, span it. So you use a W key to go close, E to go up, S to go back, D to come right, A to left, and Q to come down, right? So you can actually go down and view this object from below. So you can also use this arrow keys which are available on screen as well. So it takes a bit of practice and time to understand how the camera works, but it is a very important skill to uh, gather. Now let's try to understand how do we change the properties of this part. So once you click on that object, or you can simply select, on the bottom right corner, you will see appearance, and there is color and material. So in the color, you will find a lot of shades. So you can pick one from this palette, or you can choose any other shade from this range. So you pick up any color that you like and simply click OK. You can also write RGB value and that would be fine. Then in material, if you right now it says plastic, but you can pick many other shades and varieties from this as well. So for example, there is wood, there is marble, metal, pebble, grass, concrete. So different kinds of materials. So for now, I'm picking wood, and under behavior section, there are a few other options available as well. So we'll get to know all this one by one. For now, you can learn how to change its color and appearance. And then there is this cast shadow option. If you untick it, the shadow will disappear. If you tick it, then there is a shadow that appears down there. So 3D objects must feel like real objects. So that's why sometimes it's good to have shadows always ticked so that the object actually casts a shadow.